Okay, let's see. Seems to be working. I'm gonna pop out the chat. Let's see. Seems to be working. I'm gonna pop out the chat. Let's see. Seems to be working. Hi Anna. So they changed the OBS and I can't find some of the settings anymore. Which is kind of weird. You can hear me? That's good. I'm glad it's working to some extent. Let's see here. Because the thing is, I'm doing a lot of things behind the scenes, but they're not showing up anymore because the window capture has changed. So I'm gonna leave that for now. Let's see, is it? Yep, I can see ink by Jun Fender. Okay. Good enough. The window capture is pretty weird because I can't change it to do the desktop anymore. Yeah. OBS is black now. It has that gray, dark gray color. Let's see. And I'm gonna add the Topaz logo as well. And pretty much it. Maybe I'll be able to figure it out. Yeah, problem is now I can't see my chats. If somebody writes to me, I can't see them anymore because it doesn't light up if somebody writes in it. So I'm gonna have to periodically check to see if anybody wrote to me, which kind of sucks. And I can't do this on my tablet either, that I can just combine them and have my tablet in the corner and show me that. Yep. Well, there's always something that doesn't work. So this is page 54 and we have started chapter 3. I am so happy. Um, if I had any money, I would celebrate the fact that we finished chapter 2. But it's been just very poor month on Tapas for tips. So, no party for now. Let's see. I get any new messages? No. Nobody's writing. Okay. Chapter 1 is done. Chapter 2 is done. I'm up to chapter 3. I'm so excited that we've gotten to chapter 3. It feels so good, you know, to have progress and to have gotten further with the story. Is just such a good feeling. And even Facebook's stupid changes can't upset me enough. Let's see. Nope, no new messages. Am I still streaming? Let's see. Sound, video. Seems to be working for now. And I have 2 people watching, so hi there, other person in the chat that isn't Anna. We've had some pretty weird weather lately, so we are in January, in case people from the southern hemisphere forgot it's winter up here for us. So usually January is very cold, it snows, and especially in Michigan where it's pretty up north, like it's right up with the Canadian border, and Canada is a cold place. And we had rain, like it rained the other day. I went out to throw the trash and I wasn't even cold. It was 5 degrees plus Celsius, of course. And it was just amazing. It was so warm. It was really weird. I did not expect it to be that warm. And my pen tablet is really cold and my hand is getting cold, so we had some very warm days, so we kind of turned off the heat, and now it's gotten cold, so yeah, I better turn on the heat again. Because this morning I was in a good mood, so I did a lot of cleaning in the house. I just have more energy when I'm in a good mood, so I decided, oh, I'm gonna clean the house, yay. So I was pretty warm, and now when I try to use the tablet, my hand is kind of freezing off. Plastic is really cold. Okay, my settings, because I had to reinstall Clip Studio Paint. Let's choose Okay. Uh-huh. There it is. We're back in business. So here Marie and Niels are trying to get to the botanical garden. Usually all universities have a botanical garden where they grow extra crops, either for research or educational purposes. Back in the 17th century, botanical gardens were actually physicians' gardens where they used to grow herbs for the doctors. So, for example, willow bark contains not sure how to call it in English, acetacetyl salicylic, which is basically aspirin. And it's pretty mild amount of aspirin, so you have to eat a lot of tree bark to get enough. But that was one of the herbs that they used to grow. There's another herb, I forget the name in English, but you use it for warts and other viral skin infections. It's like a classical herb for that. It has yellowish white juice and yellow flowers. My mouse broke and I'm using a little mouse. I usually use for the laptop. And it's way more sensitive than my old one. It doesn't have any sensitivity editing options that I can just, would have, oops, that's new. Yay! Yeah, so my settings, my keyboard shortcuts have been reset on Clip Studio Paint, so now it's doing other things than it used to do. I haven't gotten around to changing it back to how it was. Today, watch from my notebook. High definition. Oh, Anna has high definition. Isn't life much beautiful with high definition? Tell me. I gotta keep remembering to check the chats if anybody wrote me anything. I keep wanting a second screen, but I just have no room on my desk for it. I'm thinking maybe I get a itty bitty one and I connect it somehow. I don't know. Hopefully after the stream I'll find a way to rearrange my desktop like before, so that I can see if anybody is writing me on my right side. I usually watch from phone. Yeah, I think it's really hard to see what's going on the phone. I mean, at least for me. I don't think I would understand what's going on. I've never really used my phone for anything other than talking. I just don't. I mean, if you're desperate for a computer and you don't have a laptop nearby and don't have the possibility to, I don't know, search how to get to a place or something like that, then yeah, obviously a phone is better than nothing. But uh, to me, it just seems really hard to do anything on a phone. Especially if it's touch screen. I hate it when I touch it with my ear or something and it shuts down. I mean, touch phones have gotten better at recognizing different body parts. I use it to watch some series. Uh-huh. Yeah, I sometimes watch animes on my tablet in bed. I really like Crunchyroll. It gives you so many series on hand. So usually I go there and watch on my tablet. Have you seen Game of Thrones? The last season, season 8, is gonna be in 2019. So no Game of Thrones this year. They're gonna give us some Westworld until then. Well, allow us to pay so we can see it. It's not like they're giving it for free. Hope it's gonna be interesting. I saw the trailer for it, and it seems like it's gonna be something that I will enjoy. It's not gonna be just cowboys and Indians anymore. I've never had a passion for that type of scenery. So they're gonna go now in maybe samurai world or something more Asian. I saw a tiger in the trailer, a robot tiger. So I'm hoping to get more into that side. I was kind of disappointed how they mostly focus on shooting, and they never did any exploration of the native cultures in Westworld. I thought that would have made it more interesting. Oh, hi, Kezar. I'm gonna have to check constantly the chats, because my OBS is only capturing one program at a time now. It did some updates, and I can no longer do screen capture. I can only do window capture for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to check again on the website to see how to revert to my old settings of OBS. So, the movies we were talking about are Westworld and Game of Thrones. I will watch them all this year, I promise. I need to watch also Breaking Bad. Everybody seems to praise Breaking Bad, but I don't like the scenery. Again, I'm not interested in any part of uh, contemporary America, because I kind of live here now, so it's not that fascinating for me. I would have liked to see more of the natives, pre-European settlers. That would have been more interesting for me, because they had their whole drama with their confederacy and all the different tribes. And there are some shows that do animated history about pre-European natives. It wouldn't hurt to see some more. But since they didn't have a written history, it's kind of hard to do that. You can just go to the library and ask for help, like I did for Niels Feynman. I emailed the Cambridge Library and asked for a whole bunch of information about various things, and also I have Wikipedia and all the people that are in the Royal Society. All the scientists there are very well recorded, so it's not that hard for me. Someone who is not a historian, is not a writer, is just a graphic artist, I can do a pretty decent story taking place in that time. Okay, this is gonna need a little bit more lines here. And I'm gonna turn off Nielsen Marie. Yep, this is it. Okay, check the chats again. Those are some nice buildings. Thank you. June nearly died drawing them. Hi June, how are you? I was adding the final touches to your amazing line art. Doorknobs and stuff like that. Though I think this door here is a bit too much. I wish I can gather the vectors. Let's see. Nope, I can't. I have to individually. It would have been so nice, like you have in Illustrator. Reconnection successful. Okay, reconnecting. I seem to be live now. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? And see. Did I have a window there? Oh yeah, so there is a window, but it's going inside, so gotta draw a lot of things around it. Let's see, can you guys hear and see me again? Hi Dracarius, how have you been doing? I never find that tool to edit the lines. You mean this one? Correct line, why? So it's under the balloon speech bubble above the color squares. F5. Okay. Because I forget where it is. It's okay. I found it. Okay, let me look at the reference again. Okay, so you got kind of squares coming out of the wall, and they're gonna be a different color, so Oh my, gonna be just the ugliest, not very straight building ever. uh, something like that, but it needs to go more up and kind of be convergent on that side. Be right back, says June. Okay. Okay, let's see. So this one I'm gonna erase here. Good thing I'm not an architect. I don't think I would be doing a very good job of it. Something like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna delete the extras. And ta-da! Ah, horrible, horrible. Nope. It's really hard to get the points. Yeah, Illustrator is a lot more maneuverable, I'll give it that. Though I don't think the money is correct for what it does to be so expensive. It's what, $40 now per month? So if you use Illustrator for a year, no, it's $45 last time. So let me check, because I'm bad at math. And I have to use a calculator, so 45 times 12, what? 45 times 12, $540 a year. And if you needed more than a year, it just gets to a ridiculous price. I don't know why they don't have to buy the license anymore. Have they changed that? I don't know. clean up these lines here. There we go. Base, color, background. Building on my right. And I'm gonna choose a yellow like the other buildings. Everywhere in Cambridge they kind of have this yellow brick limestone, I think it is. And I'm kind of looking at the reference now. It's actually even wider than this. What did it? Okay, that was a weird bug.